The Depression created the forgotten man, and from them came another kind of hero for this decade. The hardened detective was broken and bruised, and he came roaming the streets looking for answers to questions everyone was afraid to ask. When someone fell through the cracks in society, the detective was there to mop up the mess. Every case was about power, corruption, and the people who society neglected. While the detective seems like an odd match for such a fraught times, they were exactly the heroes the forgotten man needed and wanted to be. This is not a genre with which I am too familiar, but the 1930s could not be accurately characterized without serious representation from the crime fiction genre. First up in this category, The Maltese Falcon may be Dashiell Hammett's most famous work. At the center is a priceless statue, the so called Maltese Falcon, which gets caught up in a web of deceit and intrigue for those who attempt to acquire it. The legendary Sam Spade is pulled into this web by a dame with a secret, and of course, who else? Hammett is known for stark but sharp prose. With hardly a word wasted, his spare style fits the directions that one might see in a script for the silver screen. After him, Rudolph Fisher wrote the first known detective novel by a Black author. It's called The Conjure Man Dies. I recently had the opportunity to read this work for the first time. I've not finished it, but there are a couple of things that impressed me very much. Fisher certainly had a command over the genre. His writing was absolutely fantastic and practically poetic. And he uses a lot of rich detail from the African diaspora, which gives the novel in Harlem lots of texture. Then, when I think of noir and hard boiled detective novels, I'm usually thinking of Raymond Chandler's To Big Sleep. Chandler's novels truly represent the seedy underbelly of the 1930s. So those are worth another check out too. After him, Hammett's final novel is The Thin Man, and it seems to be his deepest according to Chatter Online. I don't know too much about this novel, but it is definitely one of the foundational books of crime fiction and certainly of the decade.